Welcome, welcome, welcome. So grateful for your presence. Oh, beautiful. And I have a little reading that it's just lovely. It's from W.S. Merwin, and it is Little breath, breathe me gently, row me gently, for I am a river I am learning to cross. Little breath, breathe me gently, row me gently, for I am a river I am learning to cross. So let's get ready to row gently and find our feet on the earth. Roll our shoulders back and back and back. And maybe wiggle the head around until the ears are right over the shoulders. And then bringing hands to heart center, we can inhale and exhale and inhale. We are grateful. And allow your hands to rest. And as they rest, we allow our whole being to rest right here, right now, in this moment. And I invite you today to tune into the sense of hearing, noticing sounds near and sounds far. Be aware of the furthest sound, the sound that's furthest away from you. And then find a sound that's slightly closer. And then maybe some that are right in the room with you. And then maybe some from your own shifting in the chair or your own breath. And then maybe even noticing the sound within your body. And then as we notice that sound, we allow the whole body to release and relax into this breath. Just as if we were on a boat in a nice, beautiful, wavy ocean that was breathing us and rocking us and inviting us to release and relax. Breathing in and breathing out. There's nothing to do right now. There's nothing to think. There's only noticing. And even the breath is something that we just notice. It goes on by itself. If there's any place in the body that's still contracted or holding, we can bring the next breath there. Whether it's the eyes or the jaw, the shoulders or the neck. The whole body breathing. And then coming back to noticing sound. See if you can notice the sounds from the heart. And we don't have to go out to reach them. They come to us right through the vibrations in the air, right into our heart. And not just from the front of the body, but all around. 360. We don't have to reach out to meet them. They just come. We notice them from the heart. And we're aware of sounds all around us. And as we're aware of these sounds, we notice that there's just no barrier, no boundary to them. They just come to us, maybe through the walls of the building. There's no barrier in us. They just come right in. Just open to noticing. As we notice from the heart, it's as if we're just surrounded by kindness, by caring, by an ocean of love. And the waves of sound, the waves of breath, the waves of love. And they flow in us and through us. To each cell in the body. And we notice that. And as we open up to this love, I invite you to bring to heart someone who could represent this amazing love, this overflowing, surrounding love. It could be someone that you know quite well, or someone that you've never met, but that's sort of a mentor to you or a teacher. It could be a tree or the ocean or the sky, or maybe a pet or a child, or it could be the divine. And all love is divine. So we let this divine love flow around us, through us, in us. Noticing from this space of loving awareness. And as that love flows through us, we allow it to be directed to someone that we just really find so easy to love, some dear one. And let that love flow to them right now. Get a real feel for their presence, noticing them from the heart. And maybe the mind says, what does that mean? Well, the mind can't know what that means. The heart knows. Just notice from the heart. And as that love flows to this dear one, we'll use these words to kind of be a conduit of the love. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be joyous. May you be free. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be joyous. May you be free. And this dear one fills up with that love, reflecting it back to us, and joins in with us. May we be happy. May we be healthy. May we be joyous. May we be free. May we be happy. May we be healthy. May we be joyous. May we be free. Allowing these words to wash over us and bless us. We overflow with that love and allow it to flow to someone that is practically a stranger to us. Maybe we just know their face or their name. Maybe we just passed them in the street or heard about them. Just someone who's practically a stranger. Maybe we've seen them a lot in the shop or a neighbor, but we don't know them. And allow that one to be noticed from the heart. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be joyous. May you be free. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be joyous. May you be free. Allowing the love to flow to this one who's almost a stranger to us. They fill up with that love and overflow. And then next, let's let the love flow to someone who we've had a difficult time with, or just the waves are a little not so comforting, a little more rough and difficult. Let that love flow to this one. And if we need to check in with our loving being and let that love flow through, staying hollow, and let the love flow to someone who we've had a difficult time with, or maybe they've had a difficult time with us. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be joyous. May you be free. Be happy. Be healthy. Be joyous. Be free. And each breath sends that love out from the heart. And then we bring to heart now someone who really needs a blessing this week. Someone who has been going through some sort of hardship. And whoever comes to heart, that dear one, noticing them from the heart. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be joyous. May you be free. Be happy. Be healthy. Be joyous. Be free. And then let that love expand to others who really need a blessing this week. Maybe people who you know are having sickness or any difficulty in life. And these words might not be perfect, but this love really is a healing balm. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be joyous. May you be free. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be joyous. May you be free. And then again, let it flow to any people groups or situations on the earth where you know that real love is needed. And let it flow to those. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be joyous. May you be free. Be happy. Be healthy. Be joyous. Be free. And then let's open up our hands to our own friends and family, allowing them to come into the circle. Noticing them from the heart, connecting with them from the heart. May we be happy. May we be healthy. May we be joyous. May we be free. Be happy. Be healthy. Be joyous. Be free. Noticing each face, each friend, each family from the heart, and then letting it expand to others. Those we work with, anyone we have any sort of connection to. May we be happy. May we be healthy. May we be joyous. May we be free. And each one of these reaches out to their friends, family, and all those they have a connection to until it crosses our communities, crosses our nations around the world. May we be happy. May we be healthy. May we be joyous. May we be free. May we be happy. May we be healthy. May we be joyous. May we be free. And then we include all the animals and birds and creatures of the earth. Every living being, including the plant life, all these wonderful, wonderful beings of the earth, all coming in to join us. May we be happy. May we be healthy. May we be joyous. May we be free. Be happy. Be healthy. Be joyous. Be free. And then we include the earth itself. And the oceans and the sky, from the furthest star right to the center of the earth. May we be happy. May we be healthy. May we be joyous. May we be free. May we be happy. May we be healthy. May we be joyous. May we be free. And from that furthest star, right to this breath that we can listen to anytime, breathing in and breathing out, knowing that any time at all during the week we can return to this place that we can't leave, this place of awareness, loving awareness. Whether we choose to tune in to hearing or seeing or being, it's right here. It's who we really are, this loving awareness. And we can bring our hands to heart center and inhale and exhale and inhale. We are grateful. I am very grateful for you. Thank you for joining. And I will do one little reading before we open it up. This is from Jillian Pransky. When we are more compassionate and connected with ourselves, we are able to be more compassionate and connected with the world around us. So I'm very grateful for you spending this time becoming more connected and compassionate to ourselves and to the world. Blessings, blessings. And anyone who wants to share something, I would be very grateful. Great. Jenny.
I actually have something today.
Oh, good.
I just read this morning from an email that a friend sent me weeks ago. And I just got to it. It's just so beautiful. Thomas Keating, powerlessness is our greatest treasure. Don't try to get rid of it. Everything in us wants to get rid of it. Grace is sufficient for you, but not something you can understand. To be in too big a hurry to get over our difficulties is a mistake because you don't know how valuable they are from God's perspective. For without them, you might never be transformed as deeply and as thoroughly. So powerlessness is our greatest treasure. Isn't that great?
That
It's
is
like,
beautiful.
oh,
Yeah. It's,
oh, and it ties into what you said earlier about the mind can't understand it.
yeah,
And it ties into my Course in Miracles lesson today. By grace I live, by grace I am released. It's all about grace.
it's all about grace.
It's all
It's all
about
about
grace.
grace. It's so true.
Yeah, I mean, it's like you just dive in and just let God control the details. But boy, that's a lot easier said than done. So there you go.
That is wonderful. Yeah, and that last thing you said kind of reflects something I heard my wild and crazy son on his webcast last night. He said, being happy is easy. It's so easy that it's hard.
Wow.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
good. It was good. I don't know if he said it, so I quoted it in the comments back to him. So, because he is one wild and crazy dude. So
busy.
he really is, and I'm just so grateful that he has got this gal that he's been in love with since he was, I think, 15 and she was 14, and they're still together 20 years later, and married and happy, and she's managed to get her master's, and because she figured out the only way that she's going to be able to have kids responsibly with money is for her to do something. So she got her master's, and she's a teacher, so that means more money, and she's gonna have a little David, she says on the webcast. So it doesn't matter. I can share anything about him because they webcast everything on YouTube. So anybody who wants to can know anything about them. They're,
Wow.
yeah, they're quite out there. They're different. Anyways, enough about Davy.
That's great. That's
Yeah.
great.
Anyone else like to share? And I did forget to do this. Okay, beautiful. Let me see if we can get the ocean in. It's so nice. There we go. There was some sea lions going by during the meditation, and I know what their breath sounds like. So that's why I knew, because I could hear the sea lion breath. So I opened my eyes and looked, and inhale and exhale, dropping that chi right down the central meridian. And inhale and exhale. One more. And then let's keep those hands going down to the earth. And we'll reach over to one side and then pull it into that lower dantian. And reach and pull. Beautiful. And reach and pulling it in. And reach and pull. One more each side. Breathing. And then coming back to center. Inhale. And exhaling again, dropping the chi down. And then let's move it the other way, flipping at the heart and reaching to the sky and letting it flow. And breathing. One more like that. And then let's form a moon with our hands. And we're going to start over here and then bring it down and around and reach. So it's moon rising over the lake, or in this case, the bay. And breathe. Reaching. And one more. let's let that moon travel the other way. And breathe. One more. And then back to center. And we're just going to inhale. And then bringing it in. Hugging. Inhale. And bring it in and hug. Inhale. One more like that. And then as you bring it in, let your hands come down to the lower dantian. And we're going to exhale, giving, and inhale, receiving. And exhale, giving, and inhale, receiving. And there does need to be both. Can't just always be giving or always receiving. Letting that chi flow. One more. And then turning slightly to the side with our wrists crossed, we'll scoop down and then reach up to the mountaintop and open it up. Beautiful. And then again down and scooping up to the mountaintop. And let that chi flow from the bottom to the top. Good. So the pain and the powerlessness also leads to mountaintops. Pain and the powerlessness leads to those mountaintops. And we're going to come around to the other side. Bring it down and bring it up. And all of our experiences, the ones that are sweet and the ones that are a little bitter, they all bring us up to that mountaintop. And one more. And then as we come to the top, we're going to come around and go down to the valley. And then around and up. And then down to the valley. And around and up. And one more here, down in the valley. And around and up. And then crossing over to the other side. Down in the valley. And around and up. And in that valley. And around. And one more. Good. And then bringing it back to center. Into that hug again. And inhaling and exhaling, letting that chi flow down. And then maybe coming into a little knocking on that lower back there, knocking on the door of life. Good, good, good. Letting the chi flow, letting the lymph flow. And then we're going to go down to the hips. And then down the sides of the legs all the way to the feet. And then up the inside. And then down the backs of the legs. And then up the front. And then one more. Good. And then a little bit right there on the hip bones. Good. And then coming across to the shoulder. Right to that shoulder spot. And then down the outside of the arm. Around the fingertips. The inside. and then all the way down to the hip. And 2 more like that. Don't forget to breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. Good, good, good. Then the other side. All the way to the hip. One more. Really getting that lymph moving. Good. And then bringing it to our rib cage, tapping with the fingertips, inhaling through the nose. Exhale, mouth. And then collarbone. And sternum. And cheekbones. And forehead. And then all the way back the scalp to the lower. Let's do that 3 times. Good. And then yin massage on the back of the head. And then throat and thyroid, face, ears, and then heart and lungs around one way, and then heart and lungs around the other way. So grateful for them. And then all those internal organs that work so hard around one way, and then around the other way. And then letting anything go, and then making that little lotus flower, bringing it up to the sky and letting it rain down. Good. And then we'll inhale and drop that chi again. And then bring the left leg forward, right leg back. We'll exhale forward into our prayer wheel and inhale back. And one more. And then switching sides. Exhaling forward and inhaling back. And one more. Great. And then inhaling that left hand up, our right hand forming our little bowl. And then switching. Centering our practice. And then let's bring that energy to the root, and then up, and then to solar plexus, and down, and then to heart, and down, and then up to throat, and down, and then up to forehead, down, and then up over the head, anointing us. One hand right on top, the other one over that, and we'll sway in the wind, breathing, Always coming back to center. And then inhaling both hands up and bringing them to heart center. We are grateful. And I am grateful for you. Thank you. Thank you. Blessings, everyone.
Blessings to